Today we hang out in the abandoned camp and talk about banning players. Zero tolerance policy. Ooh, welcome friends to a new episode of Lineage 2. Hanging out today on the Gludio Classic server. We're going to jump right in. We are hanging out in abandoned camp today. Picking up right where we left off in the last episode. But instead we're just going to spend the most of our time here. So hopefully we're not going to die at all. We're going to make some progress on the XP bar and see where we get to today. So let's get started. We're just going to jump right in. For those of you that are new here, or if you are a returning member and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. It does really help me out, and make sure to ring the bell. Turn on those notifications. You get all the sweet updates on when we are releasing videos and things like that, which is daily now. So we've worked up to that, and it's been working out really nicely. And then also, I love reading your guys' comments. I love hearing what you guys think about the game and things like that. And I love hearing your guys' ideas about tips and tricks as well. So super huge thanks to all of you guys for helping me out and really helping the channel grow. It is truly an honor to be able to hang out and play Lineage 2 with you guys. So on the channel, I know I've gotten a lot of donations and the people that have been helping me out, and I also want to thank you guys as well, because I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at in Classic without some of the donations. It is tough, and I do appreciate it. Yeah, I guess that does make my life a little bit easier and the pain a little bit less, but you know, Classic's hard. It's hard for all of us, so if we're all helping each other out, that's a nice thing too, you know. So again, thank you so much for helping out. I do want to make it to level 40 as a and do the class transfer to make it to Warlord. That is one of my goals, so we will continue to go on that path as long as we are making progress and you guys are enjoying the content, so we will keep doing it. One question I did have for you guys maybe is what do you guys think of the new Classic server now that we've kind of settled in? I don't know how many more new players they're bringing on or anything like that, but it seems like the hype is gone and now the core players are kind of settling in and doing their thing. They're all obviously much higher level than me, which is fine, but what do you guys think? Are you guys enjoying the Classic server? Obviously, I've gotten some donations and some people, some gifts from people that decided that they're no longer going to play Classic. So obviously, it hasn't set well with everybody. Also, I do wonder about what you guys think about the L2 store and things like that. Like to discuss with you guys what you guys think. Are you guys spending money in the L2 store? Are you buying shots and I guess the VIP rewards and things to get the extra leveling? Is that I'm sure it's all helping if you are. I personally will not purchase any N coin. Any money that I spend on Lineage 2 is going to go towards my private server for Planera. I want to peel one of you guys off. I don't want to fight you guys both. We're going to run away. You're too close. Okay. So, okay. But yeah, are you guys using the L2 store? Do you guys find that the VIP is worth it? It gives you the extra bonuses and things like that. I mean, I'm sure it does help. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't help, right? Let's sit down and relax for a minute. Let's talk about this. Yeah, the L2 store and VIP. Have you guys leveled up your VIP? Can they get higher than 4? I think you can get 4 stages, right? Yeah, like if you spend more money in the L2 store, you get more bonus. So I mean, that's super pay to win, you know. I get it. It makes sense. Like, server has to make money somehow, right? So that's a thing. So if you have VIP, you can buy items too. Oh wait, I have reward coins. Is that what those things are? No. Oh yeah. Attendance coins can be used for checking attendance. You can exchange them for various rewards through the dimensional merchant. Okay, so that's a different thing. Interesting. So what do you guys think? Does it bother you? Do you participate? Do you feel like you're at a disadvantage against the other players that do use it if you don't? I'm not one that competes against other players, so it doesn't really, I guess, affect me as much. Since I don't participate in the store. But for those of you that do try to compete, are you using it? I would be interested to know how it's working. Obviously, if you have the VIP 4 level, that's pretty baller extra stats. I mean, 25% more. Like, yeah, I want 25% more. That'd be great. I'd be much higher level than I am now, even with my casual play. But I guess if that's what you need to do to buy your way to the top, that's something you can do. Or at least it greatly helps your chances to get up there faster, that's for sure. I don't really care, for me. Like, I'm not competing with the top players, because that's not how I roll. I just kind of do my own thing, and try to fight quest monsters that we don't need to be fighting, which is lame. God, they're all quest monsters. Hey, there's one. So, yeah, well, I just, you know, let's start a discussion down in the comments about the L2 store. And then my second follow-up question, for those of you that actually are spending in the L2 store, do you find that it's worth the money? And do you feel like you actually have an advantage over the other players that aren't spending money? Like, obviously you guys are much further ahead than I am. People that start today will pass me up in a matter of a week or two. So, I mean, obviously it does something. It helps you progress faster, that's for sure. I honestly play the game because I enjoy the game. And how quickly I get to places doesn't matter to me. So, for some of you guys, that does matter, and that's okay. I'm not saying one way or another it's good or bad. Some people want to get up to the top faster because of whatever reason. You can make more money. Obviously, the mobs you fight are better, so they drop more. Yeah, it's all kind of a trickle-down effect, you know? Sorry, I had to take a drink. My throat was kind of being weird there. Had a little tickle action. But, yeah, I'm on the fence, you know? Some days I'm so irritated with the L2 store that I'm like, I'm gonna quit. I hate this server. It sucks because it's pay to win. But, like, does it affect me at all? You know, then I ask myself that question, and the answer is no, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. Honestly, it actually, some days I don't care. But then some days I play, I do, and it's like, God, I wish I could progress faster. But then I'm like, well, you know what? I play Classic because I enjoy the old school nostalgia of how long it takes to do things. And then your time and investment that you put in to play the game, you get a sense of reward and achievement from when you actually get to play. So that's something to consider too, you know? So yeah, there's all those things that I think about when I play, and in the long run, it doesn't matter to me. I don't, you know, the L2 store doesn't matter. If I had disposable income and I didn't really care about where I put my money, I might decide to participate too and kind of join the club with everybody. I put my money towards things that are more important than Lineage 2 to me. So for me, that the time I am in the game for me is all about having fun. It's not about how quickly I get to one place or another. So if I'm having fun in the game, I'm winning. So yeah, I might not progress as fast as everybody else. I might have garbage gear. Everything that I have might be less than everybody else. But to me, it doesn't really matter that much because I'm in the game, I'm grinding, I'm exploring the land, and I'm having a good time while I'm doing it, which is the whole reason why I play Lineage 2 in the first place. And then also, I get to meet and hang out with more of you guys, the fans. That's a big portion for me too. So even if I don't get to play with you guys, which I would like to play with you guys more as time permits, and I try my best to get into the game during the peak hours so I can hang out with you guys more. I know it doesn't always work, but I try my best. So those parts are enjoyable to me, more so than how quickly I get to level 40 or 60 or whatever. Is it a cool achievement to get to level 60? Heck yeah, it is. It's awesome. Especially if you do it before everybody else. I'm never typically that player, so it doesn't really matter much to me. I would like to be able to play more, but, you know, as you know, my YouTube channel is important. So a lot of my time goes to producing more content and more videos. So that's not just Lineage 2, that's other games as well. So my time, the free time I do have that I put towards making videos and content goes towards Lineage 2 and the other games that I'm playing as well. So it's also split. And a lot of you guys can play Lineage 2 indefinitely without any issues whatsoever. I actually get bored. Like, for me, yeah, I'm sorry, but the grind gets a little monotonous and it does get boring. So I need those other games to offer a break. 2017, a majority of every video that I pretty much posted was Lineage 2 related, and I just got completely burnt out. I couldn't keep doing it. I had to make a change. So I actually took a complete break. Like, I stopped playing Lineage 2 for months. Because I needed the decompress. I needed to get out of the game so I could remember what it's like to enjoy it again. You know, if you're trying to reach a goal and you're just going there focused on it, it can get a little bit dry. You know what I mean? So that's why we're doing all the other stuff on our channel too. So, but yeah, I have to split my time. But some of you guys can keep playing like Lineage 2 just all day long. I just can't do it anymore. I used to be able to. In my younger days, but I just can't. When I was in my early 20s, when this game came out, yeah, I played it for hours and hours and hours. It was so cool. There was no game of its kind. I mean, other than like World of Warcraft came out shortly after, and EverQuest came out like before this game, and Ultima Online. These were the games. You had a handful to choose from, not even, and you kind of got into one, and there was something magical about when you started the game with everybody else. Now everybody's an expert. We know pretty much everything there is to know about Lineage 2. There's not really any hidden information. We all know where stuff is. We all know how to get stuff. We all know what the best builds are. All that kind of stuff is here. So there's no surprise. There's nothing nostalgic about the game now as a game. Other than the fact that it's nostalgic because you can remember what it was like when you first played the game. That's why we keep coming back, is because of that first time we played the game. We want to feel like that, where nobody knew what they were doing. We were all trying to figure it out at the same time. And one guy that learned something, you try to pick up any of that knowledge that you can from him. And everybody was nice and helpful. If you were just starting the game, they would throw you some Medina to try to help you out, or a set of armor or something. It was all it was much different time. But now everybody's an expert, and it's not like that anymore. Everybody's got it all figured out, and they have to. Now you just play the game to try to push and rush to the end. And for me, that's not something I do, as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, obviously. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of rambling, but excuse me. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys get it, especially the old school players. Some of you guys that have been here for a while, you guys know. You get it. Watch out. Helado. Go fight the Cat's Eye Bandit people. Get out of my face. Jerk. It's fine. But, yeah, so the L2 store, let me know what you guys think about it. I am interested to see. I don't participate because I'm not going to give NCSoft any more of my money. They do get my time, but they no longer get any of my money. After I saw how gross and disgusting it was on like the main retail server, which is coincidentally used with the same launcher as this one, you just choose a different server. I mean, it's bad. It's like crazy bad. And oh, honestly, actually, I did get a message from somebody that it might be moved over to the dev team at Lineage 2. And I addressed a bunch of concerns in some videos, and he asked me a bunch of questions, and I sent him a message back. I have not yet heard back from him. But I tore it apart. I tore the game apart, especially the pay-to-win aspects. Which is probably why I haven't heard back. He asked me if he should step into that role and what I would do if I were to step in that role and had the power to make the changes to the game and all of that stuff. And I gave him a very honest opinion about it. And my opinion was pretty much, don't take that job, dude. If you care about the game at all, don't take the job, because you're probably being set up to fail. Because I really honestly don't think NCSoft cares at all. Hence why when you go to Gludio, there's Adina sellers all over. Actually, I am kind of interested. Let's go see. Let's take a little break. Scroll of Escape. So here's an argument that I have for NCSoft, if you're listening and you are watching my videos, which you may or may not be, I don't really care. But if you are, one of the things that bothers me about this game is that when you're in a town and you get hit up with the Adina selling, and you guys don't do anything about it, like this guy right here. Here's a prime example of what I'm talking about. This dude looking for a party. He's trying to sell stuff on MMOK, and yeah, that's all he's doing. You ban this guy. Is he doing anything wrong? No, he's got freedom of speech. He can say whatever he wants, right? That's okay. But why are you not looking to see if there's anything going on like this? Yeah, this is the guy right here. Like, ban this guy. Like, this is like pretty much openly saying that it's okay to deal drugs on the server. Like, that's the exact equivalent here. It's okay to deal the drugs, but if you buy the drugs, then you're in trouble. But you can deal them all you want. You know what I mean? Like, it literally makes no sense whatsoever. Like, ban that person. Let's see what Gludio has. I'm guessing Gludio has the same crap. And I'm guessing they're not doing anything about it. Like, I'm not saying that it's a perfect system, because it's not. It's probably never going to be. But, like, you should have admins on here policing the game. Like, this guy right here. There you go. I went to 2 towns and I got asked twice to buy Adina. Like, how is that okay? But buying it is what will get you banned. But selling it, oh, no problem at all. Like, you can sell it all day long. You can say whatever you want. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, that kind of stuff leads me to believe that NCSoft doesn't really care about the player base or the economy of their servers. They don't give a shit. Because if they did, they would police that stuff. They just want people to spend more money in the L2 store. That's the way I feel about it. And tell me I'm wrong. Someone in the comments, please try to convince me that I'm incorrect. If somebody has a better way, I would love to know. Like, I would love to hear it, because maybe I'm wrong, but I don't feel that I'm too far off the mark here. What do you say? I hope somebody from NCSoft hears this, and you can actually tell me. That would be great, because if you did, that would be so awesome. That would be just tremendous. Like, ban this person. Ban this person from selling Adina. Just send a message to the community. You're not going to tolerate it. I don't know. Maybe that's too harsh. Clobberstomp, you're so angry about clobberstomping things. I don't know, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I most certainly did. The abandoned camp was a good time. We seem to be faring a little bit better, and we now have a surplus of XP that we've done. So we should be well on our way to make it to level 22, which is great. All right, friends, I look forward to reading all your comments down below. Please leave a like, stomp that like button. It really does help me out. And I look forward to reading all your comments down below. And then please like and share on your favorite social media. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out, everybody.